acres was set aside. Also, at the same time, using his signature, he created another large, twice as large as this national monument here in Southeast Alaska. Anybody know the name of it?
Misty Fjords?
Misty Fjords, 2.3 million acres of national monument over there, where there are no roads and no harvesting. In the center of Misty Fjords, prior to the creation.
So I just went, we played a game of cards. Building back there.
And then that, in the snow there,
Oh yeah.
avalanche, see it? It's like a river down through it with mud. You see?
Well, no, I mean we fly from Haines to...
You can sure tell this is glacial water, the blueness of the water, the pretty sight. All these ports are pretty. The glacier up there behind, take a look at that. Can you see that? It almost looks like a river flow, a white river flowing is what it kind of reminds you of. If you look close, you can see some bluish green ice underneath that that snowy look. Sure is pretty. This will be our next to our last stop before we go into Haines. Tonight we're better than 10 hours late, I guess. Won't get in here till about 7:45. So that puts us about 11 hours, almost 12 hours late. But who cares, right? Talking with an older gentleman, an older Clinton Indian fellow that makes his living fishing, and he's talking about Sitka, and one of the fellows there in the group asked him how come why the Russians give up Sitka. He says because the Clinkets are fighting people, and they were killing the Indians or the Russians off one at a time. They scared and they hauled butt and sold it to the English. And he said the English gave them a little more freedom, so the Russians wanted to make the Clinkets slaves.
Everyone leaving the ship and heading to town. We've opted to stay on this time. Juneau's about 15 miles in, and you have to get a shuttle across because we've docked on an island on the other side of Juneau. So all the vehicles getting ready to load on here to continue on with us to Haines. Amazing how they get us all where we need to go. So it's going to take people out into the bay and over to the Mendenhall Glacier. Others are going to fly over. That's the glacier we showed you just a bit ago. We've opted to continue on and maybe we'll get out into Glacier Bay